What's up guys, Marco here. Today we're going to be breaking down or deconstruct Don Toliver's No Idea. Hope you enjoyed the video. No Idea is the 12th and last track of Don Toliver's debut studio album Heaven or Hell. This album is in my opinion his best, having records as No Idea, After Party, Cardigan, Had Enough, and many more. I might say that No Idea is my favorite of this album, but I'm not 100% sure, still thinking. But it's in my top 3 for sure. You can say that I'm pretty generic for having this song in my top 3, but I don't really care. I really like the song and that's it. So yeah, anyways. This song was mostly produced by Wonder Girl, I hope I say that right, Wonder Girl, with additional help from Wind. And something that I didn't know was that this song uses a sample, well, not really a sample because it wasn't sampled off of another song, but it was produced by another producer duo. What I'm trying to say is that basically this song, there was man, I'm an idiot. There was an original sample with this song, produced by Qubits. So in theory, this song was produced by Wonder Girl with a sample from Qubits and additional help from Wind. By the way, if I brought it up for discussion, take a listen to the original sample. So yeah, that's kind of the original sample for this song. Now, because I don't want this video to be getting boring like my other videos, because this is a song that I really like, we'll be jumping straight into the breakdown itself. First off, we're going to be bringing down the BPM of the track by only 2 beats per minute, from 130 to 128. Second, we're going to be dragging the sample onto our sheet. Now, we're going to be cutting down this half, because we don't need it. And now, we're going to be left clicking on this little icon right here to allow us to stretch the sample, after which we stretch it to 17 bars. Now we're going to be doing some cuts and I'm not the best at explaining, so I'll just show you how the layout of the sample should be done. Now that we're done, we're going to drag this one to the side, because we still need it, but in the meantime, we're going to send this sample to the mixer, where we're going to be adding some fruity chorus, some parametric EQ2, some fruity reverb, and again, some parametric EQ2 for some gain in the middle end. Here's how it sounds so far. Now, we're going to drag back the second half of the sample and we're going to duplicate it 2 times, because we're going to need more than just one, and now we're going to do some more cutting. So that's basically the second chop, and it sounds something like this. Now, we're going to cut in half both the third and the fourth chops, and we're going to do a little fade in and fade out sound effect by duplicating them both and overlapping them. Here's how the third chop sounds. And now, with the last one, we're going to send it to the mixer, where we're going to add some gross beat, and we're going to head over to the presets, select momentary, and select half speed to half time the sample. Here's how it sounds before, and after. Now, we basically have the main melody ready. This is how it sounds so far. Now, we're going to move on to the drums. And before actually remaking the drums, I've gotta say, only after I've actually listened closely to this song and actually started remaking it, I realized how complicated the actual drums are. At first listen, the drums sound chill and simple, but man, just take a look at the fucking drums layout. I mean, there are 10 fucking presets out here, man. Normally, I would spend half, maybe 1 hour to get the drum presets in place, but here I spent 5 fucking hours only researching for Wonder Girl drum kits, after which I spent another 3 hours trying to get all the identical presets, and I didn't even get all the identical presets. So yeah, I can say that I have enjoyed this breakdown. So I guess that probably everyone is already annoyed by my excessive whining, so let's just move on to the hi-hat. This is the identical hi-hat preset that was used in the song, and here's the pattern. Now we have some hi-hat rolls made up from 2 distinct hi-hat presets, once again identical presets. Here's the pattern. Now moving on to the snare, again we have the identical snare. However, in this pattern, we're going to be playing with the velocity of the sounds as heard in the original song, because the snare has a ping pong like sound effect. Here's the pattern. Now, with the snare, we have a second pattern. And a third. Now, we have a second snare preset, identical, once again. Here's the pattern. Here, we also have a second pattern. Now, we have a third snare, again, identical, and here's the pattern. Man, I'm getting tired. Now, we have a clap, that I don't think it's the exact one that was used in the song, but it sounds extremely alike. And in this case, we have the Z clap. Here's the pattern. Now, we're moving on to the kick, and we have the identical kick preset, which is the Wonder Girl Kick 5 preset. You may find the preset, if you need it, in some Wonder Girl or BWB drum kits. Now, we have a second clap, again, identical. Here's the pattern. Now, we have a rim shot, again, identical. Now, we have yet another rim shot, identical as usual. And the last instrument composing the drums is this perk sound effect. Here's the pattern. Man, that was a lot. Now, before showing you all the drums together, we still need to add the 808. The preset that we're going to be using is the Spins 808. However, we're going to send it to the mixer, where we're going to add some Camel Crusher, which is a free FL Studio VST, and we're going to add the Annihilate filter, but we're going to be lowering the volume, the mix, the amount, and the tube as well. Here's how it sounds before, and after. Now, here's all the drums together. And now, before showing you the final result, I would much appreciate if you would leave a like, subscribe, and share to help reach out to more producers and music enthusiasts in general. Without no further ado, here's the final result. Well, I don't know if I should count this as a win, even though we kind of passed this rhythm test, because I've had to take multiple tries for it to actually show it and detect it as no idea. The first time I think it detected it as a no idea remix or something like that, so I don't really know if that's a win. You decide in the comments. But anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of those breakdowns, stay tuned, because there's more of them on the way. Until then, see you next time.